Boo AppeTweet is so fun. I'm delighted that Sylvester and Tweety are appearing in Looney Tunes cartoons. This one is absolutely adorable. There will be some spoilers as I discuss very briefly what happens in this and mention some personal highlights. And this also gives me a weird, not so much of a memory unlock because it is something that I remembered, but it put a flavour in my mouth because Tweety is helping Granny make some cupcakes. And Tweety makes a cupcake that looks like Tweety, and it's this wonderful bright yellow colour. And there used to be a cupcake making kit, I think from Greens, the classic UK cupcake kit company in the UK. And they used to be Tweety cakes with yellow icing. And it just put that flavour straight in my mouth. I feel like it was an artificial banana, but not actually banana flavour. I've just Googled it. I can't find any evidence that it existed, but I promise it did. If anybody can find anything about it online, please let me know, as I'd be very keen to see if it is banana that I'm tasting, or if it's just something completely different and my memory is slightly warped. Either way, that's what that put in my head, and I found that to be delightful. The animation of the Tweety cupcake is so cute. Unfortunately, Granny is out of eggs, so she leaves the house to go to the store, and Sylvester comes along and has his chance to capture Tweety. There's something about the animation of Sylvester here that I don't love. I can't put my finger on it. It's his face. His body is fine, but there's something about his face. I don't know if it's the size of his ears or the size of his eyes or his nose, but if you see it, it just looks different. And if you can work out exactly what it is, I'd be very keen to know. But for me, there's just something about it that isn't completely right with the style we usually have with Sylvester. So I didn't love that. There's nothing wrong with the animation itself in general, but it just isn't quite right there for me. But he grabs Tweety, or what he thinks is Tweety. We, the viewer, know it's the cupcake, and he eats it. And Tweety, when Sylvester went to grab the cupcake, Tweety went flying, not flying like a bird, flying as in falling, and landed in a bowl of flour. And he is covered in flour, and as I said, spoilers for what happens in this, and he flies off, still covered in flour, and Sylvester sees him, and Sylvester thinks he's just eaten Tweety, the bird, not the cupcake, and he thinks that this is Tweety's ghost come to haunt him. And I won't say any more than that, I won't give away any more spoilers than that, but it is an absolute delight. It is so fun. It's a great idea, and Sylvester tries everything he can to get rid of Tweety. And while I don't love Sylvester or the animation style here, there are some good moments with the character. For example, when he has his tongue sticking out, I rather like that. So it's not all bad. I don't hate the animation of Sylvester, but it's definitely a little bit more different than I'd like. But that being said, I loved it. I adored every second of this. I thought Boo AppeTweet was adorable and delicious and maybe one of my favourites so far. I know I'm only the third episode in, but I really enjoyed it. And if you're a fan of Looney Tunes or Sylvester and Tweety, it's definitely worth checking out.